everyone. My name is Akhmed Ibragimov. I'm a front-end developer with 6 years commercial experience, and I fell in love in startups and open source. Today I will be speaking about rich text editors, about current state, and about requirements for modern web development, and about problems and my experience with it. And in the end, I will be talking about my project. So let's start. So just start from development. What is rich text editor and what the hell is it? Because do you have front-end developers here?
Of course.
And I think you know that rich text editor is the most complex task in the front end, because my advice when you see div content editable, just run away. It's really hard to develop, and but despite of this, we have several projects, open source projects, which do these things with one-hole selection, and we can use it in our project. When I was participant in several startups, in some startups and some startups, so I needed to choose rich text editor because internet in the current day, it's web content, and we have a lot of content in the internet. So, and we need build content in our application, and at the current time, it not enough build only text. So, and we need something more than just text. We need to have ability to add images, add videos, add embeds, and other things. So, and when I started to develop, and I tried to choose the right library, open source, with mid license, and I had some really basic requirements. So it was about general solid UX problems. What I mean, when you tried some rich text, it has some UX problems like selection, like just moving cursor, anchor, and so on. So, and supporting for media plugins. As I said, it's not enough as a current time that we have just text, bold, italics. It's not enough. We need more because modern web need more than just text. And so the first thing, the ability to easily override logic and behavior of plugins, because we need to customize our logic in our projects, and we wanted to make this. You know, when I started in one project, we had our own UI components, UI library, and we wanted to integrate these components to the rich text editor, and it's not available. It was not available, yeah, most of front-end developers with React application use Next.js, and Next.js, for example, has some cool components like link component and image component, really powerful component, especially image. So, and when you use rich text editor, you want to you have editor tools, but you just want to extend render of image component, and of course API for editor and user-friendly API for creating at least some complex plugins. For example, I don't know, embed plugin. So, and what did I get after the research? I get this because I didn't find anything. I tried a lot of rich text editors, like here is the list, and yeah, I tried PragueJS, and as I mentioned in this note, PragueJS, it was a really bad experience. I don't want say why, but that's why PragueJS now is achieved, and it's not longer supported by the team. React team wrote new rich text editor called Lexical. So PragueJS go out from our list, and PlayJS. I know this guys maintainers, and these guys really did good work, but PlayJS have really bad experience, bad developer experience. And I don't want to mention editors which have don't have meet the sense, because when we're building startups, when we're building our projects, we don't have some money, and these editors like SK Editor, TNMC, Koala, it's about commercial license. I notice when I try to choose right rich text editor, I notice that one thing, that some rich text editor, for example, like TipTap or Blocknot, they wrote code base over our other low level rich text. I mean, TipTap used PragueJS. Blocknot used PragueJS and TipTap. It's written over, so it have 3 layers, and but at the end, okay, maybe I need to try TipTap. Okay, I choose TipTap, and what was my experience with TipTap? TipTap, it's about like they say that they are high-level rich text editor, but it's not true. It's still low-level editor. So at the end, we have what we have. What's the current status? That we still have low-level editors, because when we started to develop, it's about we need write code. We need write code for. Let's imagine that we just choose TipTap editor, and doesn't matter. We need write code, and we need write more tools. We need. It's actually it's not respond to our modern requirements. I mean, TipTap don't have some beautiful tools. It don't have some powerful plugins like image, for example, and embed. I don't know, and other things. So Quill, as I know, I also tried Quill, but Quill, as I know, also was cheap, or I'm not sure, but so my experience was bad. Okay, and the next chapter, it's about my open source project, and this open source project, I started, so this open source project built to solve problems, and so yeah, Meet Editor, it's my open source project. It's packed with features that let you build editors like Notion, Craft, Coda, Medium, etc. When I started development Meet Editor, I choose the next way. So when some developers want to use rich text editor, they can use default setup of Vue editor. So you just can install it and it's ready to use in your production. If you want to customize, you can customize. So I call it this is rich text editor that's really rich. It supports powerful plugins, customizing, extending, and I'm aiming that other developers just they should relax and chill and focus on other business tasks. Just install, use, and that's all. So yeah, it was built with a soul. So it's I said about story. So actually you can, as I said, you can just install and use from scratch. And what you get, I prepared some examples. And this code, just this code. I mean, you will install some plugins, marks, what you need, tools, actually you know toolbar, and this component, and create instance. So, and you will get this ready to use editor. So it works with, as you can see, with some powerful plugins, code plugin, divider, and you have options to change this line, dots, I don't know, also selection box. If you want, you can move it. So table plugin if you need, and link images which can be resized, and so on. Yeah, and of course a cartoon. And as I said, my point was you can just install, you can use it from scratch because I provide some default styles, I provide some default plugins and behavior of plugin of editor, but for me it was some words about architecture. It's block-based editor. It's built top on SlateJS. SlateJS, it's very low level rich text, very low level rich text. So it's like C. It's like C language in our world. But instead of SlateJS approach, Yupta built by a different way because Slate provide just array of object with nodes, but it's not good for performance because when you're typing, it make operations selection and it can break performance. Instead of this, I just made so every block have its own SlateJS instance, and so I built in this way, and you can use also with complex documents and large documents. So it's no problem. And also, what next? Yeah, as I said, I prepared examples. So let's see what we have. As I said, I provide default stuff, but you can customize everything. I aiming on this that you can use with default styles, but you can customize and extend everything. That's my aim. So just imagine that we want toolbars like Medium or Notion. So it's Okay, but trust me, I have example.
Try typing the URL.
One moment.
That's on my phone.
I just go around and look for it. Let's see. Oh, it works here. Okay, no problem. So, I hope you trust me. And yeah, as you can see, we can build a Notion like toolbar, and we have some action in toolbar. This action menu list, and we can use medium toolbar. So easy. And as I said, I provide some tools. Tools is about link tool, like this toolbar and action menu. So action menu also can be extended or customized. Here is example with it's Notion example. You have text table and other things. So also, as I mentioned before, that I had problem with extending with our existing components, UI components, or extending with Next.js, next image component. So, and you can do it with easy. You can do it with editor, because, for example, I prepared example custom vendors. So this image, the whole REST plugins except image provide default styles from Utah, but this component it written by it extended by Next.js component, so you can see that it's really props from Next.js, and we have SSS and other thing. And if we go to so how we can extend? Actually, it's easy. You just extend the image and extend this plugin element image, and you can. So now we have next image rendered by Utah, and we have default editor tools like resizing and other things. So you can see that this next image component can be resized, and we can choose to change alt text, cover, fit, and other things. The same is with next link and next link example, and this heading 2 rendering by material UI component. So, and there are more examples. You can build actually everything. Here is, you see, it's chat Slack, chat from Slack, and it can be just easy to use. Ut editor has JSON representation. Data of editor, but you can easily just get from this data in different formats, like Markdown, HTML. I will show you. So we use Markdown here, and you can see this whole content. If you will add, for example, title, so you can see that it works in real time. It's available using with the export package. So just go to examples and check it. Yeah, and the last what I want to show you, it's about, do you know Shatsen UI library?
Yes.
Yeah. This example was built fully with Shatsen library, and yeah, you can also check it. For example, accordion and such complex plugins also can be extended. So, yeah, you can just open the link and check examples. And what next? Yeah, as I said, expert imports works for Markdown, HTML, and plain text, but I have plans extend other email formats to build emails, because emails is really hard. It supports only tables elements and HTML4. So it will be in the next release, I think. Yeah. So about what we have right now, I made the first really public release. I made it April or it was March. I don't remember. But from this time we I got 1,000 stars, and we have several contributors and forks, of course, and also I got some sponsors, donuts. So also we launched it on Product Hunt, and we got first products of the day. I got really a lot of positive feedbacks. To be honest, I was shocked with this, but several developers said that it's like about game changer in rich text world. I agree with this. Yeah, and so about next roadmap. Of course, we continue to improve the project, listen to our community. We really like our community. It brings me more energy. And yeah, now I'm working on collaborative editing. I think it should be done in 1 month, I think, I hope. And yeah, I have plans to integrate AI-powered tools. It's not hyping, because many of these rich texters or other application project, they added just for hyping. I don't like it. I will integrate AI-powered tools after UX research, and then I will add. So, and of course, simplify creating custom plugins, and I will make also future plugin marketplace. Also prompt input. Do you know from the Versal V0? Yeah. When you can type some text, and it generates you some UI components. And yeah, this prompt input for writing plugins. Just write what you need and get the code. Yeah, and the next open source email builder, built top of on Lift editor. I hope with my friends we will do it during 2 months, because we already started. And so because emails, it's important thing for business, but it's Hadash for developers. And of course, theming, different theming, you can choose any theme, materials, Shatsen, dark, or other, and localization. It's our roadmap. Maybe I forgot something. So it seems I finished. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, if you have.
Hi. Thank you. So I wanted to mention in the middle before you introduced her, that there is a very, very good React-friendly, Next.js-friendly editor that is maintained by Meta and is open source and has the MIT license called Lexical. But after you showed your demo, and Lexical has like 60, 70,000 stars on GitHub, so it's not an unpopular project, but it is hard to find because very few people are writing about it. But when I saw your editor, the examples, the UI, the code base from the slide, yeah, because we couldn't really see all the source code immediately, it's like probably not. I'm gonna fit into this short presentation.
Okay.
It's beautiful. I really like it. So the second question is it possible to contribute immediately by simply going to the URL of the project and helping out? Because unfortunately the English grammar is really not the best, so it would need improvement for the future because you probably want to make it more popular,
Of course.
scalable and so on. So
Yeah, I have answer for the first question about Lexical. The problem with Lexical, that, as I mentioned, that it's low-level rich text editor, and to build really cool editor for more modern requirements, you need write more code.
that's right.
Yeah, and to the first about first question, yeah, sure, I like contributing. I open for this, and after this, I want to set up my monorepo and contribution guide, and so I open for this. And thanks for your feedback.
Maybe I'll have a question too, because from the chart you presented in your slides, it seems like you work on it for more than 10 years, right? Or how long? How long are you been developing this?
1 year. 1 year.
Okay.
Almost 1 year.
So you made all of this in 1 year?
Yeah.
Great. And how many major versions you released so far? Only one, or?
No. You mean how much releases?
Major versions which are not backward compatible. Four.
Yeah, it's 4 versions, but this fourth version, I would say, it's first public version.
Because this needs to stabilize to the future, because if you have some adoption and then you release some non-backward compatible versions, people actually will hate you for that. So.
Yeah. So, and I just wanted to say that I just started. I have big plans for this editor. I just I want to cover all problems with content creating, editing. So it's just 10% what I want to do.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's really great to see.
In your research, you mentioned that a couple of systems editors that you researched use ProsMirror. Have you considered using ProsMirror yourself?
No, because do you know about SledgeJS? Do you
SledgeJS.
SledgeJS? As I said, SledgeJS, actually ProsMirror and SledgeJS the same. It's about really low-level rich text. And why I choose SledgeJS? Because if you see how it builds and API, it's beautiful API I ever seen in SledgeJS. Why? Because they have 2 separate packages, SledgeJS and SledgeReact. So SledgeJS, it's about model. It's just JavaScript, like JS6 representation, virtual DOM in React. So SledgeJS about just model, and SledgeReact it's like just connector for React application.
And sure, ProsMirror is also that way. They have a ProsMirror model, which is like a virtual DOM.
I know, but ProsMirror I don't like API.
Oh, okay. And you know what Remiro, like React?
Yes, yes, Remiro was writing over Prospero, yeah?
Yeah, it's like React, so you can use JS for.
Yeah, I know about this editor, but I didn't use. So I didn't try.
Last question. You mentioned that you're planning to implement collaboration in like a month. You mentioned, and I'm just curious what's your like plans on how maybe in broad strokes you can describe how you plan to implement this, because that's an interesting subject. Like how are you going to go about it?
Maybe I should write some articles about this. I made research and I choose YJS.
YJS?
CFDT algorithm,
Yeah, I know, that's
completely
cool.
free. And I made some research and so it will be done with YJS.
Oh, good luck with that.
Thank you. But YJS have bad documentation. Great examples, but bad documentation.
Good luck with your deadline.
Great, thank you again, and guys. Now we're gonna have a break.